Australian Sailing Hall of Fame inductee 2019, Greg Hyde. Greg, born 1962, had early success in windsurfing and won 3 World Championships, as well as representing Australia at the Olympic Games in Los Angeles in 1984. In yacht racing, Greg helmed yachts that won the Sydney to Mooloolaba race in '85 and the Sydney to Hobart in 1993. In 16-foot skiffs, he won back-to-back national titles in '95 and '96. After surviving a severe rare form of encephalitis later that year, Greg developed epilepsy and experienced subsequent strokes. Hyde campaigned for the London Paralympics in a bid to represent Australia at both forms of the Games. He won a gold medal at the 2009 Masters World Games in the Access 303 class for sailors over 45 years, and also the World Championships in 2012. Born in 1962, Greg grew up in a sailing family on Sydney's northern beaches. In '77, he turned to competitive sailing. In his first year sailing Cherubs, he dominated the national titles in Brisbane with crewmate Bruce Painter. In the same year, 15-year-old Greg picked up a windsurfer for the first time. Within 12 months, he placed 4th at the World Windsurfer Championships behind the only board sailor in the World Hall of Fame, Robbie Nash. Over the next 10 years, Hyde dominated the class locally. He went to the Olympic Games and won 3 World Championships. He was Australia's pre-eminent board sailor when windsurfing began to captivate public interest. With only 12 months' experience on the wing glider, the European board design chosen for the '84 LA Olympics, he won major events in Europe and finished 6th in Los Angeles, winning the last race. In the early 1980s, Greg turned his attention to yacht and skiff racing, and in '85 helmed the Flying Circus to win the Sydney to Mooloolaba race. In '88 he came second in the Sydney Hobart, which he later won in '93 at the helm of Cuckoo's Nest. As skipper of Otis in '95 and '96, Greg won back-to-back national 16-foot skiff titles and became the first in the history of the class to win every heat of the national championships with a perfect 0-point score. In 1996, Greg only just survived a rare and usually fatal form of encephalitis that left him in a coma for several weeks. He learned to walk, talk and read all over again. A year later, he was back on the water sailing again and came 6th at the 16-foot skiff national championships before experiencing further strokes. Hyde then turned to the Access and 2.4 classes and campaigned for the 2012 London Paralympics in a bid to represent Australia at both forms of the Games. He won a gold medal at the 2009 Masters World Games in the Access 303 class for over 45 years, and then again in the Access World Championships in 2012. Greg Hyde, Australian Sailing Hall of Fame inductee in 2019.